mortal, what they call it. I feel like she didn't. Like, I can bet 95% that she didn't. But all she had in her mind was the money. Okay, if I get this money now, as the dog was, doing the
I mean, the
nonsense.
we thought
I'm sure she was calculating what she could use that money for. Buy the new bags, latest bag, Gucci bag, the makeup, latest makeup. Tonto DK Eves and bomb and all blah.
Now, here is a question for me. I mean, at what length should you go in search for material things? I mean, it's pretty normal for you to admire people's stuff. You say that if you're a fine car, you're like, oh wow, I like this car, or I like this handbag, I like this bone straight. But then there should be a level to these things.
Wisdom, not everyone, because you were well trained from home doesn't mean I am well trained. I am well trained, guys, but there are different levels of being trained from your house. You don't understand, because most people, what you've had, some people have not gotten to wear this particular cloth you're wearing. Some people have not gotten to cut this hairstyle you've done. Some people have not gotten to rub the same cream you've used or bathed with clean water.
Yeah.
Have you had that thought before?
But then I don't think the issue is the training, because a couple of times we can't really blame the parents out there. They've tried enough to do what they should do as parents. It now comes to that particular point in time. I mean, have we lost our humanity?
Another thing could be peer pressure.
Yes, but whatever it is, there should be that sense of humanity. Even if this is not about you being a Christian or about you being a faithful or stuff, but then get that part of humanity. As a human being, sex was meant for two
what?
Grown married people. Let me say it.
Oh, obviously.
But now let's even ask.
Why do you have to?
No.
Why you specifically saying married people, guys?
I had to say it because
don't understand.
Now that the society now made it okay, it now looks like a normal thing for just two people to just. But now you now went with a dog,
guys.
You are doing doggy style with a dog.
Doggy style with a dog.
People were saying yesterday that.
Imagine if the dog had released in her, what would she give birth to?
Somebody said yesterday that a lot of these things is not going to work if you like finish this style and go and use postinator. That is not going to work.
What do you call it?
You go and give.
What do you call it?
I've not used it.
Guys, God, what is postinator?
I've not used it.
Please don't say postinator.
I don't know.
Sorry,
I don't know it.
So I've not used it, but I am.
Tell us the real name.
Don't judge me.
Don't pretend.
It's called postino.
Postino. Oh.
Postino 2.
So there's even one.
I don't know if there's one, but I know there's postino 2.
Oh, which one have you?
I've used Panadol before.
Okay, I was just going to ask.
And if you can't use postino, you can use salt and water, like I said.
Why are you giving these people this advice?
No, I'm just like I said, I've not used postino.
Is this from experience?
No, it's from experience now.
Why are you pointing to me?
The experience that we've had.
No.
Let's expose ourselves.
No.
Experience you had. You bought me postino 2. You cannot even pronounce the name.
You see, I innocent people is the fact that they don't know a lot of things about this. For example,
wow.
I gave the wrong pronunciation because
Baba.
I've never used it before. I've not seen it. I don't know what it looks like. But someone said if you use it, that if the person decides to use it, it's not going to.
Could it be a man or a woman?
Of course, it's not women that use it.
Don't you think men do usually take postino too?
I don't know.
Guys, do men not take postino too? I think wisdom is missing out in this.
I don't know.
Try to take it. Let's see.
Are you serious now? So if you okay now wait we're asking a question, okay, that what if the dog had released and all of that?
Yeah.
Now what happens? I mean
imagine,
you need a medical cleanup.
No, wait, first of all, when I heard the gist, I was like, okay, if the dog had released in her and she gets pregnant, how would this child look like?
Well, a big question right there. A big question. At this juncture,
she give it to a child or
at this juncture, guys, we need your comments. Just help us with the description.
Guys, please tell me.
No, you know, guys, just help us with the description. How would that child?
Would she give it to a full human being, or maybe the baby might have half human and the leg might
but
be.
Come to think of it, dogs are bad animals. And I like dog personally because the fact, I was brought up in a home where my aunt used to like dogs a lot of time, so she bought different ones, and I grew up with dogs.
Funny
and all
enough,
of that.
I also like dogs,
But
and I had dogs too.
The videos of dogs I was seeing yesterday online, and today I was checking out as
You're
a
not
time I
close
was
to your dogs. That means guys, the kind of dogs you grew up with are all this, those dogs that usually have kwashiorkor,
No.
and you know they can't
Alright, guys,
eat back,
so-
but they cry.
No, please don't do this. Don't do this. All right, guys. So let's quickly take some comments for you because the street was burning yesterday, and you know the funny thing. Somebody said rain just fall, and I no see all the dog again for my area. This story no clear.
It's really serious. Like, where would those dogs have gone to? Like, where exactly do you think they ran to?
Okay, let me. Just Kings is saying now. So dogs, guys, they complete their girlfriends with now. They compete with their girlfriends now. Oh God, help and deliver this generation. But that there is the real competition because a girl came up yesterday with this conversation. She said that if dogs are doing it so well, and talking about STDs.
How does she know dogs are doing it so well?
It could be from experience.
But ladies, what's going on? I think I've been supporting you guys a lot, like from the beginning of this show. I really need to speak my mind. Like, what's wrong with you guys? What happened to the men around? They are mad men on the road. You can actually just go to the corner to do some things. Why does it have to be dogs? No. Drop on the comment if you feel like dogs are better than men.
You can
okay, still drop it on the comment box. Let us know. You explain to me why.
Hold on.
Better than men.
Guys, by statistics in the world, I understand the fact that the women population are more than that of men. That's why I usually would emphasize this on the show every day. Hold on, let me finish. I'm talking to the people.
Okay.
Hold on. This is why I usually would say there's a tendency that there will be scarcity of husband or scarcity of men in the nearest future. Very true. But then we also understand that some guys they don't retire. You know, even if you line them up 5, 6, just give everybody give.
You can also try to be the 36th wife of a man.
Yes, second wife. Number, there's number one. There's second one. You can also try. You can snatch self. We advise.
I not advise you to snatch.
No,
if you snatch, and you reach my side.
Peace. Let there be peace.
Rapture.
I'm just telling the people that instead of you sleeping with dogs, you snatch another person's husband or you snatch another person's man. You just do it and move on.
You can snatch him 1,001 times.
You snatch and then you move on. Don't
move on with plenty beatings on your face. Apart
from
men,
coming after your man.
Hold on. Apart from men, there are different options. Yeah, what? I know. We've heard of cucumber, carrots, and blah blah blah. There are other options like dildo and.
Oh Lord!
I am not saying you should get it. Just try to get yourself a man, not a dog.
Alright, get yourself a man. Okay, there's an argument. I want to read out the contents of this argument. It says videos of a girl having sex with dog now going viral. That's very bad, yeah. I have few questions to ask. This is coming from a particular lady. This is a fellow lady asking. He said, "Are some of you men better than dog?" What? That's you.
Are you sure
she's asking guys?
Is it she that asked that?
Yes,
question?
He said, "Are some of you men
can you check if she's a ghost
any
or
better
something?
than a dog?"
I don't think she's.
Hold on, let me continue, guys. Listen to the
God.
question. The number 2 says the disease and the bad luck that some men carry is more than that of a dog. So this is not better to have sex with dog and collect millions than to have sex with an unfortunate man and collect chicken change. If you have an alternative way, these girls can make money. Kindly come and let me hear you out. That's you. Okay, she has a point. Some guys actually.
Well, actually, she has a point.
Some guys are actually broke.
Yeah.
But
no, I know.
Money is driving them to do a lot of crazy things.
How do you think some people survive without money?
Yeah, it's.
Now, I'm not saying yeah, it's true. There's a saying that money is the root of all evil. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not saying you should date a man that don't have money. Yeah, at least you have a little. At least when you have code, it should be able to get you, pro code, 100 naira thing or something.
Okay.
But some men are useless to the point that.
But
they're not able to get you pure water.
Now let me ask you a question. Why should you wait for a man to give you money?
Well,
can't you work?
Hold on.
Maybe we said women they were breaking the bias. We are breaking the bias. Oh yeah, break the bias now. You should go and work for your own money. Why wait for a man?
I feel like the main reason why the reason why you get into a relationship is for you guys, to share your things,
share what? Can't you share love and move on?
And every man stands in to say, I am a man. So anything you want, whatever happens to you, whatever decision I make, is because I am a man. So
alright, it's a wrong mentality, guys.
I feel like because you are the man that you say you are, you should be able to provide.
No, please, hold on. Relationship is not business. You have your father for good. Hold on.
Even my father.
Hold on.
Okay, are you trying to say we should go? Are you trying to tell us to give us our father's house?
Hold on.
Do you know the shame of asking my father for money?
Hold on. It's a different thing if I've married you. even I'm coming to that marriage aspect. Okay. But let's even say we're in a relationship, we're dating. I mean, you first of all have to understand that I'm a guy. I also have my own personal responsibility, and it is not a business transaction. I mean, this aspect of where ladies have reduced relationship to business transaction. Oh, he wants to take us to have a nice dinner, buy her clothes, buy her this thing. If a man cannot meet my needs, the other time we were talking about a guy cannot give me transport fare and all of. Why should you monetize relationship?
But come to think about it, most of you guys nowadays, you come like from the beginning of the relationship, even before you even started dating that particular babe, you already came out as a big man. You're able to that's so you won't blame us because we already built that particular
I'm gonna confess. Let me confess.
This guy that is asking me out is able to buy me Versace and Ferrari and
hold on. Now,
so whenever I ask you for money and you cannot provide, sometimes he's always
now here's the thing.
Like, why can't you provide?
Yahoo boys have sports market for a couple of guys out there, and quite a number of guys now.
Guys like
because these girls now think that money is everything. Because
you're getting it wrong.
No, hold on. Because a guy comes to you to toast you. A guy comes to you to toast you, and the first thing he's bringing out is money, and he's trying to show you, oh, I have this, oh, I have that.
It is a different issue if he came like the way he is, like he
doesn't have money. You just accept it. That's what he used to be. You accept somebody the way they are.
But he came as someone who had money. He took you to the restaurant. You bought wine of 50 million.
Trying to impress you. I think, guys,
so you see,
hold on.
Can you see where the fault is coming from?
Hold on. You see, there's an argument. Hold on. Let me talk to the viewers now, guys. There's a part where some guys come up and they give you all this impression that they can meet your need, they can provide for you, and then I think the girls have now taken, they are giving them the impression that, okay, if this guy doesn't have money, why should I follow him? So I think the whole argument of girls monetizing relationship is because of the approach that most guys will want to use. You want to toast a babe, instead of you to just tell the person. I mean, back there used to be, our fathers would tell us that it used to be by words. I mean, if you could play a lot of games or if you were intelligent. I remember at one point somebody elderly telling me that if you go to school and you are quite intelligent, you're gonna have a lot of girls following you and all. But it's not like that now. These days,
another part.
This is about money now, and some people think that money is everything.
Oh, Jesus.
Look at what somebody sleeping for 1.5. You sleep with an animal. It's not alright.
Oh, Jesus.
It's not alright.
Help us. I want to say something.
Say it, go on.
Yes. So you're blaming the Yahoo guys for doing all this.
The sports market for people. That's what I'm angry.
I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
If you see me without us being on a live show, you don't know me before.
Okay.
And you see, I'm always on the road. I tie a wrapper and a
Oh, I know where you are going. If you like, don't take care of yourself. If you like, go and do Didi. If you like, go and do Didi.
Would you ask me out?
Go and do Didi by January to December.
Let me talk to the
and
viewers.
Ask if they will ask you out.
Men viewing this, please. If you see me tying a wrapper and I'm putting on a rumpled shirt and I'm not fine, maybe so much pimple on my face, would you ask me out?
No.
Don't tell me. So why do you think most of these girls won't push for material things?
Now the issue.
Why do you think they won't go into a relationship hoping to get more?
Peace. Okay, now let me tell you. You see all this. We have come. We live in a generation.
Can we accept now that we are both at fault?
We live in a generation where.
Now we are both at fault. So do not just
you want to listen to me?
But I know what this girl did was very wrong. Sleeping with a dog.
Peace. Do you want to listen to me?
Shame.
Please, you want to listen. What? I know we live in a generation where we have come to adult wealth. We have monetized a couple of things. Everybody looks at wealth and like everything. But I think this blame is not just for the guys. The guys have their own. I want to agree. It's not like I agree with everything you have said today, but on this part, I want to say, okay, I think I agree with the fact that guys going to toast a lady and all you are trying to show you take her to expensive restaurants and then you are giving her hopes that, oh, this guy, he wants to take care of me. But the conversation is that, I mean, if I'm not married to you, if I'm married to you, I have the obligation to provide for you. But we also live in a generation where these feminist girls are saying, oh, what a man can do, a woman can do the same, break the bias, they are working, and all of that. People should also work for their money.
The person who started that made a mistake. I'm sure she was wrong.
You're a lazy girl.
I don't know why is a man.
Hello guys, this girl is the lazy girl. She's not ready to work.
I am not a lazy girl.
Go and work and make your own money. You can take care of your husband. You also can take care of your husband.
And so as many other girls outside, they are very hardworking. But we are in Nigeria and it's very hard to find jobs, and before you get a particular job, you have to sleep with a man or blah 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 and do some things. Like now, you don't know what this girl went through before she got to meet this particular idiotic man who asked her to sleep with his dog.
There's no explanation for whatever this girl was going through.
I think this trend. Let me not say it.
Whatever this girl was going through, that does not explain why she had to sleep with that dog to get that particular money.
There's some situations you might be in.
I don't want
you might be pushed to do that.
Nigeria is doing poverty elevation project. You can apply for other stuff.
Let me ask you another question.
We'll go on a short break. Let's go on a short break. Okay. Guys, we're going to go on a short break. But don't let us know. Let us know, should relationship be monetized? Just let us know in the comment section. What do you think? And we asked a question earlier that this girl that slept with, what if she did not flush her system, and would she have gotten pregnant?
For the doctors, you can
let us know all of this.
What are the implications?
We'll go on a short break, guys. When we come back, we still have a couple of gist to let you. Yeah, we'll be right back. Stay with us. Hello guys, if you're just joining us, it's still Chit Chat on Unilag Television, and don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. It is
Daily Peace, and don't forget to follow us on all our social medias at Unilag on TV.
Alright, we have been talking about the trending video of the girl that slept with a particular animal dog. Of course, the comments are the one that got me thinking was that somebody said, I mean, if you sleep with this, don't forget to put chain on your leg so that we'll identify. Are you now saying that those aunties that wear chain now, they are sleeping with dog? I don't know. I didn't say it.
Nobody said it though.
Alright, let's take some other.
I'm going to say, let me drop this comment. So Christopher said Doggy from the Bible. I don't understand how when Doggy got into the Bible. So she got this from Leviticus 20 verse 16. If a woman approaches an animal to have sexual relations with it, kill both the woman and the animal. They are to be put to death. Their blood will be on their own heads.
And in fact, you can see different version displaying on your screen about that's talking about from that's the law Moses gave them, that if you are sleeping with a woman decides to sleep with an animal,
some people went too deep to check the Bible.
It's that deep. And then some people went on a couple of things to say that, well, I mean, guys have not even enjoyed some of these things. Why did you have to give it to?
So ladies, can you just give some guys the chance, to flex? If your is itching you can as well just give them a chance.
I have no idea what Nelly is
talking
about.
You can give them a chance.
I have no idea what I'm not looking for that. Well, okay, let's move on to some other conversation. It's still the issue on Asuu. Alright, Asuu was on the trend table, and this time around, that was because the official advisor, I think now that Elon Musk has bought Twitter, I mean, he needs to recognize people on Twitter that have actually contributed to the growth of Twitter in Nigeria. Number one will be in Nigeria. We have people like this Daniel. He deserves
an award.
He deserves. He needs an national.
He actually needs a space in Twitter world. Like you're supposed to give him. You're supposed to give him special advice.
And I think by the time if the government, by the time we have a new government, and if we have young people in government, I think they also need to give him a job as the official advisor.
No, I think
let me tell you what he said. He said government needs to address this issue of teachers at private schools being underpaid. It is beyond unfair because school owners are making serious money, but they pay their staff peanuts. Majority can barely make up end meets. Government needs to step in to these private schools, teachers are being exploited. That's quite a serious point being raised.
Yeah,
I mean, if I've never agreed with Daniel before, for this I agree.
Same here.
Now, the issue is education system is in mess because for over a couple of days now, students have been at home. Like, we have just been steady washing plates, doing home duties.
A lot.
It's a whole class where.
And that's why he let some girls, do the doggy.
It's a lie. Who want bad go back? Who want bad? Who they collect for school?
We know what
collect
talking
anywhere.
about.
All right, so girls have been messing around. That's another thing.
But boys have been messing around, they be combing their hair over and over again to see which girl will fall for them. Now lie, not go fall for you.
All right, so
they won't.
Now the conversation is now some schools underpay their teachers. Like, it happens a lot. I mean, if you go to private schools, some of these big schools, in fact, because you'll be thinking that, okay, if a child is paying this kind of amount of money per term, I mean, you should be able to pay that teacher good amount of money because they are doing quite a lot of job. Sometimes the parent comes around and they even sometimes force the teachers to behave as though everything is okay.
Fine. So
just though parents will keep coming. We have some serious comment we are going to be taking for you. Okay, let me take this first one. This is coming from at May batch 300. He's saying, who said governments can dictate what an employer pays an employee? Minimum wage are supposed to apply to every work, public or private. That is what is done in civilized society.
And Big Baby Girl says, honestly speaking, I'm currently doing my NYC here in Ogun State, and the school I teach in, definition, malpractice, blah blah blah, their malpractice for teachers are just unexpected, thinking the school doesn't have much students and that is why they owe them salary. So because your school doesn't have much students, you do according to the student and pay your teacher salary. So I can imagine if the school had just 2 students, how much would this teacher be?
Well, I have people in the teaching space. Personally, I might have a cousin of mine who has been teaching for a couple of years, and every time she comes complaining, she says, of course, the major reason why she has not resigned from that school because it's actually difficult to find job. That's the current situation. Everybody can relate to Nigeria. But year in, year out, she complains bitterly of, in fact, sometimes she has increase in her classes. She can have 5 students joined us, 5 people joined us. But then, over the years, our boss has not even come to that point where they want to speak about increase. Look at this comment. Let me give you this comment. This is coming from Abdullah. He's saying, truth be told, private school teachers are underpaid and I am a living witness. Okay. Last year, I worked at a private school and I taught them as follows. Social studies from JSS 1 to JSS 3. Civic education from JSS 1 to JSS 3. Government from SS 1 to SS 3. Literature SS 1 to SS 3. Guys, guess my salary. My salary was just 10,000 naira.
Funny enough,
how do you do that? You put in so much effort to teach, and you go home with 10k at the end of the month in this economy. This is last year.
I've experienced this before. I've worked in schools, and the last one I did, I worked with recently. Yeah, this colleague of mine does the managing job. He's a manager in the school. One, he teaches maths, English, literature, almost all the subjects, and at the end, he gets paid. Should I just tell you how much it is?
Tell us.
As a manager, he gets 15,000 naira as a manager, and he plus being a teacher, and he does most of the work in school, guys. So
serious
you
things
can
are
imagine
happening.
how bad Nigeria is.
Serious things are happening. Alright guys, so look at this. This comment is saying, the school don't they do reach out to pay you that kind of money in Nigeria. God bless them on their behalf. If government can put the public school in place, nobody would have to choose the private school. I mean, that's quite a point. If the private schools, if the government school is working, I mean, why do you have to take your child to private school? But that's a conversation for another day, because the people, back then, the people that went to private school, they used to think that they were better off than us. I actually went to a government school, but you know one thing I like about Federal University. You know one thing I like about Federal University. Federal University like Unilag, we bring all of us together. Whether you attended Queen's College, whether you attended school in Abule Oja or we're in Ajegule, we are now together. We go nowhere.
So from Tunji, private school jobs na trash from Nigeria. We'll be observing and scratching out and wasting our time paying, and they will be hiding and looking ways to reap us. Today is April 28th. That was yesterday, and I'm yet to be paid March salary on God. I don't wish to resume with them because I want to go.
Alright, so this is going to be our
That's
final
so sad.
comment. This is coming from at collect_diaries. Extremely exploited. I worked in one private school and up till now I have left. They still owe me 2 months salary. It wasn't easy working with them. They will subject you to come in early, which is normal, and leave late. Sometimes even the proprietor or the proprietors will lavish insult on you. That's a lot of this happens all the time because proprietors they are school owners. They feel like, well, if you're not ready, and the fact that jobs are actually scarce, so they're like, if you're not ready, get out. Or another person is doing it.
Do they think this is easy to get a BSc, like stay in school for 4 years and work their ass out and come, you employ them and you pay them 15,000 naira?
Now, the conversation is that some of those schools don't actually bring people that have BSc. But that's subject for another day. Guys, this is where we'll be drawing the curtain for this conversation today. But don't forget to let us know in the comment section, that particular issue of monetizing relationship.
Yeah.
What do you think is actually the major cause for it? But we come your way again the next time. It's still Chit Chat on Unilag Television. I have been your host and I have been with Nelly Peace. Do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms.
It is Unilag on TV.
So we come your way again the next time.
We love you.
Don't be violent.